listening to.
You're listening to
You're listening
You're listening to
Again, and you're listening.
You're listening to
Active FM.
Active FM.
Active FM.
FM.
To Active FM.
Welcome everybody to
What
the
is up?
Facebook Live with your host who does the most, even when he's making toast.
Oh, yes.
Ballon d'Or winner of the VR
Oh,
show.
yes.
WWE, WWC, IGP, Intercontinental Champion of the TBA show, DJ Stones. And with me over here is...
Are you done now?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. The young player of the season, the Ballon d'Or winner, 3 years in a row. The youngest player of the season. I said that, but I'm gonna say it again
Say one
because
more time.
I'm not lying.
He is.
I am not lying. I'm not lying. The man on fleek, always slick, always flicks, always got the tricks. Cause I score a hat trick.
Oh,
DJ Sticks.
yeah. And you are not just listening,
Yes.
but watching.
You're watching.
This
You are here.
Facebook Live as I cross my legs and fail.
As an epic
That
fail.
was an epic fail. Good thing you're not seeing my feet. Ha!
Ha ha ha.
So what are we going to speak about today? You know, something we both from the VR show. So obviously,
Yes.
you know, we're going to talk about cooking,
Yeah, we're talking about cooking, you know,
makeup,
makeup,
nails,
nails, you know, and also
and a bit of Newcastle being the most expensive club in the world. You know,
Okay.
Yes,
That's just our. It's a side topic that we keep
Yeah,
for
I
later.
know.
You know,
we're
cooking.
talking about
first.
cooking ingredients that really help around the house.
Yes, Gordon Ramsay's top 10.
Top 10. Always have meat. Because it's neat. Okay, I'm joking. Let's go on to what is actually important here. So obviously Newcastle has been bought by the Saudi group, right? It's I think what PIC,
PIC.
PCP. It's the
PCP.
it's the. Oof, this is so hard to say. Yeah, we just call them PCP for now.
PCP. It's PCP for now.
The Reuben brothers and the Public Investing Fund of Saudi Arabia. So basically what happened was that the initial takeover happened in 2020, right? Almost in
Okay.
2022.
For real?
Yes, we even spoke about it. You know, it was rumored they were pushing, and then they failed in the whole owners test, right? To see how basically with British football they have this thing where they check how I lost the word now. They basically check how good you can be as an owner of an English club, you know.
Oh.
And they do this to ensure that you know you're not going to run this club down to the ground.
Oh, okay.
You know, they
That-
ensure
that
that
is
you
cool.
have you're good enough to be an owner of an English Premier League club.
Football shouldn't die.
Yes, football shouldn't die.
Yes.
So now obviously it went
Oh, so they failed.
they failed
They
initially.
failed that test.
And apparently, not knowing too much of it, there was a whole problem. There was a whole controversy that standing between them with some illegal streaming that would happen, which was tied down to the Saudi group,
Okay.
right? And then out of nowhere, they just came in and boom, you know, they bought the club.
This was
So it
slick,
was like
was
so
quiet.
weird. It was so quiet because everybody knew that this whole thing went down. It's gonna be another year of Mike Ashley. You know,
Yeah,
Newcastle
yeah.
fans were sad,
Ah,
and I think it was a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It was a Wednesday.
Oh, Thursday. Oh, Wednesday.
It was a Thursday actually.
Was
a
it Thursday? It was a
I remember
Thursday.
seeing it on a Thursday, and then there was just some news saying that no, this thing is back on, and I was like, flip. I was like, I wonder, like, are they restarting? What's happening? So I do some research and like, no, this thing is about to be finalized, and there's gonna be an announcement as early as I think Friday morning.
Flip.
And going into Friday, it came out about 300. Trying to get the amount right.
Just know it's crazy.
300 million
Million.
euros, pounds. The one with the E and the line is pounds. Pounds.
Million.
300 million pounds.
I was sure it's million.
That's millions, I can see there. And the Saudi Public Investing Group will take about 80% stake inside the new Newcastle.
They're the owners,
So
basically.
they're basically the owners here, and the other ones are probably gonna run the day-to-day parts of the company.
Just
You
make
know.
sure you know.
Yeah.
the cars are fine by the parking lot.
No, so you're gonna probably find out that they are going to deal with the transfers and managers and sacking managers and keeping managers.
Wait,
and
who?
So this is gonna go probably to the Ruben brothers, and I forgot the chick's name.
So the Saudi group will be dealing with the big stuff.
They just put in the money.
So is Messi coming or not?
No. Look, okay, guys, let's be realistic. Now, this is the realistic part now. Let's be realistic.
Okay.
Yes, this is a lot of money that's going to be put into the club.
A lot of money.
lot of money.
Ooh, crazy money.
But they're not going to win the Premier League next season.
This season first.
Or even this season. I didn't start that. Next season. They're not going to win the Premier League next season. At best, if a lot of money is splashed in January, you're going to be a mid-table team.
So maybe your Conference League.
Yeah, maybe Conference League. And
if Tottenham allows.
Pause. Going back in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, if Tottenham allows. And you see, the thing is now, like, even if you look when City was taken over, it wasn't like an instant impact. There was a build that happened,
Yeah.
It was only when Mancini even came in that, they started.
But the signings were big, though.
Yeah, signings were big. And that's the thing, So the first question is, do they keep Steve Bruce? Do they bring in somebody else? Are they going to give him a chance to actually see
Bruce, yes.
what he can do with more, what's the term?
Talent.
Able players, And that's the case now. Do they now keep him? Do they sack him? What is the reason for sacking? But because now they have the money to actually sack him, unlike Barcelona, who don't have the money to sack their manager. But
why are we bringing Barcelona?
I always find a way to bring in Barcelona or Arsenal. Arsenal is next door, Mary.
Just know there's a new sheriff in town.
I don't support Real Madrid. And the thing here is, now that so we're gonna have probably a new coach coming in.
Yeah.
And he has probably the next 3 years or 4 years to start building a project. Like Mancini did, like Pep. Pep got a good squad already, but you have the next 3-4 years to start building up your squad.
Pep came in and cleaned out everything. Say I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Oh,
So, like I was saying, you said I must say you're wrong. So I said you're wrong. So that's the thing, it's not gonna be Mbappe 2020 or 2022 for Newcastle, Haaland 2022 for Newcastle. No, you're gonna have obviously the ability to get, like, there's that Florentina striker that is out of contract now, and you can get someone like him. There are some good defenders out there that aren't world class yet.
I'm telling you.
That they're going to be able to get their hands on. You never know. In the next 2 seasons, they could get like an Ansu Fati through, because they actually have the money to buy him out of his contract. Yeah. But it's not going to be a thing of next season they're going to be just full of big names.
No.
No. Aston Villa is one of the biggest financial clubs in England. I think they're number 5 or number 6 around the top 10 are most wealthiest English clubs. And you can see as well with them, it's not an immediate thing that's happening. It's a gradual thing, And it's obviously with financial fair play coming into the mix when it's done right. I'm not looking at City or anything. I mean, I'm not looking at anyone or anything.
Okay.
Definitely not City. Yeah. But if it's done right, it also brings in some borders that you're going to be in, that you're going to be confined in. And you can't cheat,
No.
But outside of that, always they can just get sponsorship money. A lot of sponsorship money.
Like a lot of sponsorship money.
Hundreds and hundreds of sponsorship money. Yes. But now I think the next step for them is obviously speaking about sponsorships, is going to be getting a huge sponsorship deal. Like how our City got Qatar. Is it Qatar? Yeah, Qatar.
No, we have Etihad.
Emirates. Yeah, Etihad. Yeah, like how City got Etihad.
It's a relationship. Marriage.
And that's the next step I'm seeing.
Imagine seeing Newcastle fly Emirates.
And that's the next step,
Whoa,
That's the next step they're gonna probably take, where they're gonna now get a big sponsorship deal.
They will.
And now with the Saudi Arabia group inside there, it's gonna be a lot possible, because I'm not trying to throw anything out there, but it's the airplane companies are also owned by. But anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. I feel like I'll be get a bit too political there.
Yeah, no.
But anyway, you see, the issue now that they're gonna have is it's not gonna be as easy as they think. You know, a lot of Newcastle fans, a lot of pictures going out showing Mbappe, Messi in them.
No,
But it's not as easy as that.
You
You
have
know?
to think also as a player.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you want to leave PSG
For Newcastle,
a club that's not
you know, they're not
doing
yet
the things.
fully
No,
rooted.
they're not doing the things.
So what you normally do in a situation like this, you know, it's like when I play Football Manager, and if I had to play Football
Hey.
Manager, I get this cash injection.
All right.
You still can't get these specific players, you know. But what you do is you're now available. There are specific types of players that weren't available to you before
But now you
that are available. You look at Leicester City, you know. Leicester City is obviously they don't have the backing that Newcastle now have, right?
flip.
But
Oh,
they
nice.
went from a lower team to
A fight for relegation team.
to a team that is now always in the talk for top 6. They took Arsenal's place in the top 6.
Officially.
See what I said? So Barcelona joke, check. Arsenal joke, check. This is a good show.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but you see,
Nice.
and that's the thing. And you look at the players they went for. You look at the players that they signed.
Tielemans,
You know,
James
Tielemans.
Madison. Where did they get Madison from?
You know, and it isn't. They're not going for the Haalands and stuff. And now, obviously, they don't have the money to go for the Haalands and stuff.
Yeah,
But
they don't.
now, what you do with this money, people are only thinking transfers, but it's bigger than transfers. It's way bigger than transfers. The academy's quality is now gonna go up.
Oh,
Their
yes.
scouting quality is gonna go up.
Flip.
You know, their whole management team is going to go up, and that's what is important. You look like a squad like Bayern Munich. You know, one of their biggest targets now is to ensure that they have such a quality. I forgot the name now. Youth, right?
Academy,
That
yeah.
they're not really needing signings.
Just building machines.
And they just and you look at that with Martiala. And
Oh,
what the
yeah.
quality he's coming out with.
That guy's crazy.
You know?
Crazy.
And this is the next step I see Newcastle taking. It's not going to be signing Messi. They're probably gonna make one massive signing to show that, you know, this is now the thing
Hey,
we're going to be
We
going
here. We here.
But January and December, they're going to make a lot of signings. They're going to clean up that squad. They're going to probably sell a lot. You know, a lot of players, they are going to want to leave because they know that they're not going to get game time there.
Yeah, they know.
Which is then going to help them with obviously financial fair plays because it's going to balance out their books. But people all laughed at St. Allen when he signed 6 years. People all laughed. Now look.
Wait, when did he sign?
I think last season, if not this. So
And he was like the best player there.
he's their best player right now.
He is their best
There's
player.
him and there's the other guy who they got from the Mexican league.
Yeah, oh yes.
You know, I can see they're gonna build this
He
team
signed a
around
6
him,
year flip. If I knew, I was gonna laugh at him also.
you know. But it's a thing of they're gonna build a team now around those two. Those are going to be the players that are going to be they're probably gonna get better players as well. But they are players that not only are they good footballers, but like someone like St. Allen is not only a good footballer, but he has a good connection to the fans.
Yeah.
So I don't
They
think
love
they're gonna
him.
just
They
kick
love
him
him.
out. It's gonna
No, they
be
won't.
bittersweet for a lot of fans. And obviously, like we've seen before and time again with football, you know, fans do play a huge role
Yeah.
in football. We saw with the Glaciers this
Oh,
past this year, and how they had to change because of now the amount of pressure coming in from fans. You know,
You guys, you interrupted the whole Premier League game.
yeah,
I was sitting there
They
at
walked
my
in.
house, wanting to watch Man United and Liverpool play.
And the
But I
problem
couldn't.
now is with those type of things, United will get fined because
Yeah.
there's now TV deals that that took place so that match could be played.
It was live.
It was live,
The whole team was there.
you know.
Yeah.
And obviously, to a degree, let me be honest with you. To a degree, I don't support the whole thing of you know, ruining the property. The march was much needed.
Yeah.
The march was much
Yeah.
needed.
The statement was good.
The statement was good,
And
but
needed.
the vandalizing of property, there was one video of a kid, you know, jumping up on the goalpost and stuff. That's not helping anything.
No.
You know, it's not helping anything. But we're straying away from the whole topic why Barcelona actually sucks. I'm joking. I'm joking. But, you know, it's going to be an interesting next 2 seasons for Newcastle. I really believe it's going to start with this coming January signings. Because this coming January signings is going to be a landmark to say that we're no more going to be a team that fights for relegation.
Fighting for the league.
But we're a team that we have the dream of fighting for a league.
Man!
Because if they get relegated,
I'm sure they
it's a whole huge problem going into next season and the season after that.
They can't.
You're not attracting anyone, no matter how much money you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but a player they could sign is Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale, if you're listening to this, Newcastle is the best club for you.
Money.
You know, even the kit has some white in it.
You know,
Get the number 11. You know.
and you'll have money to go play golf. I know you like that British golf. We're just saying.
Yeah, just listen to us. Zaha also, if you're listening.
I think we're also good for Zaha. No, but Newcastle
for
as
real,
well,
for real.
they look like they're going to stay up this season. And with all of this, you know, I think something that's also big to look at is the amount of people that could be on a free as well going into next season. You know, Mbappe is on a free.
Mbappe's on a free.
Obviously, he wants to end up in Real Madrid and stuff, but you know, we're saying that big names that are also going on a free.
Is Haaland on a free?
Haaland, the interesting thing about Haaland now, right? But
Okay.
again, this is why I said I don't think he would end up in Newcastle. But the interesting thing about Haaland next season is since they didn't sell him now for that 150 to 100 to almost 200 million, right? That people are offering them.
Okay.
He can actually go for I think about 60, if not 70 mil.
Erling Haaland. The Erling Haaland.
If they don't get him to obviously sign a new contract, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna sell him that and his release clause. Meaning once that is triggered,
So if a team just comes and be like,
they are now allowed to
Right
speak
here.
to so the only person who can reject it will be Haaland.
whoa, Pep,
Solskjaer.
are you listening?
You know, I made a joke earlier because I made a joke earlier on. When I was with you. I was like, you know, I don't know if I was with you actually. I was like, I hope they must sex Solskjaer, so Newcastle can get Solskjaer
Okay.
and we get Conte.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. Solskjaer won't be too bad.
You get Solskjaer,
You won't feel too bad.
we get Conte. Think about it. Think about it.
Thinking.
Think about it.
Thinking.
Okay. He's gonna probably take Fred with him, which is a double. You know, Fred is a good player.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Good deal.
That's a good deal.
We're so sad that we might lose Fred.
What?
Oh my word, Fred.
I feel for you guys.
Oh,
Fred is
word.
such.
Some good news for the Man United fans out there.
Okay.
Fred will not actually be playing in the match. I think it's
The returning match.
the returning match. He's not playing there because obviously he went to play for Brazil.
Okay. Okay.
So on his way back, he has to quarantine.
that comes with the 2 week
Yes.
vacation.
So will we play Van der Beek? And as we close, I just want to end off with this. You know, something happened last week that really grinded me. Is that they say that Solskjaer is still blocking the exit of Donny Van der Beek.
What?
It's so crazy.
What is? Why?
Like,
Why?
you know, people will say, but look, how come we bias because we're angry about Van der Beek, but we're not angry about Telles. And you know, Telles is a good defender. And you know, Van der Beek, they're just building up squad depth. You know? And I'll look at that and I'm like,
That's not the kind of players you.
I don't agree with it because if you look at Pep, yes, Pep has stars on the bench,
Yes, he does.
but why isn't he playing those players in the starting 11? It's because people are outperforming them.
Form.
You know, their form
If the
is
guy's on
actually
form,
great.
you have to play.
You have to play.
You have to play.
You know, there are games where he hasn't played De Bruyne.
There are games where he hasn't played De Bruyne.
You know, obviously he thinks about the tactics as well. Because okay, how good will this person play in against the team that plays like this, as well as how good overall is this player playing?
Yeah.
And now the problem with United and with the whole Van der Beek and Fred situation and the whole Telles and Shaw situations is that Shaw is one of the, if not the best, I think he's a right back.
Left back.
One of the best, if not the best left back currently.
Top 3 for sure.
Top 3 for sure.
Even
I actually don't
even
know.
I
I don't know who would be better than him.
No.
Left back.
Obviously, there's your Davis. They're gonna bring up Davis.
He's not as good as him.
In terms of defending, though, Luke Shaw is.
You see,
Oh yeah,
the
and
whole thing.
It's him, Davis, and Robertson, top 3, currently.
Number one out of that, number one is still Shaw.
Yeah, they can all fight for number 1, but
No,
Shaw,
no,
I
Shaw
believe
number
Shaw is the best
They
left
can all
back in the
fight
world
for
right
number
now.
2. All of them. But yeah, my point here is, you see now, you playing behind the current best left back in the
You
world.
understand?
You know, all you can do is, you know, push to try and become a better footballer.
And when they put you on, you're
gonna play your heart out.
Yes.
You know. But playing behind Fred, whereby when you play, you have a bigger impact than him. You know, and then they constantly play this guy constantly over you, becomes a problem.
Constantly. Emphasis on constantly.
You know, and it's gotten so bad. I remember one game where he spit out his gummies. They made him do the whole warm-ups, and then they put Fred. Yeah, but you know, let's see what happens in these opening games. Hopefully, we're gonna see our boy Van der Beek.
Yeah.
But with that said, we have to sign out. We don't want to leave you. We like it when you're watching us. You know,
we can just talk for hours, you know. This conversation is a very good conversation.
But we have to go. But we love you.
Yes.
And we will see you.
Yes.
I think, was it later on? Because we have another show coming out. I think it came out already.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It did. Go check out our
check
show.
It out.
Go check out
the VAR show.
The VAR show.
Best football show out there. No cap.
No cap.
I literally do not have a cap.
Yeah, like I also, like, my hair is like
zero.
No cap, because we don't cap.
But from me to you, signing out.
Goodbye.
Peace.